How's it going, everybody? Big Bernie Cool back with another video for y'all. And in the past year or so, I've been hearing kind of talk about how a lot of the fans want a tournament back, and obviously that brings the King of the Ring tournament I'm talking about, actually. And I feel like it can really work now. We've got a lot of superstars that can really do well in this situation. All the fresh blood people coming up. You can debut a couple NXT guys trying to get a spot in this. But what I would do if I were the booker, you have the regular 16 man. It's usually 16 people, so we'd have the regular 16, and then people on Raw or SmackDown or NXT can compete. Maybe like give NXT a couple spots and have those matches on there. Once you finally get your 16 that are going to be in it, you can easily have maybe 2 matches every week on main event for the first round. I mean, that would take like 4 weeks. Maybe you do 1 on Raw, 2 on main event, 1 on SmackDown. The reason why I say main event is because I think WWE can really get people hooked on it, hooked on the King of the Ring tournament, so that they would subscribe to the network, and it'd be network exclusive, just like NXT is, really. And if for some reason people don't have it right now, the network, that would probably help at least get a few more people on there. I feel like that's just a good idea. Then what, you have Final 4 matches, then you have the semifinals, or whatever. No. You have 8 people left, so 4 matches, then you have the 2 matches after that, then you have the championship. So yeah, you can easily do first round and main events, maybe do some of the quarterfinals on main event. And once you get to the semifinals, I'd say you keep the 2 semifinal matches and the championship match on that pay-per-view. It just brings a lot of uncertainty as to what's going to happen on the pay-per-view. A lot of things can happen. Different combinations of wrestlers can eventually win that championship match, and we can have that championship match mean I'd probably say just number 1 contendership, and it can really build towards a match. This is something they can do easily, building towards the SummerSlam or Survivor Series. I mean, maybe if Daniel Bryan eventually becomes champion after SummerSlam or something like that, you can have Brock Lesnar return, win the King of the Ring, and there you go. You got Lesnar, Bryan. You can have matchups like that. Surprise entrance in the tournaments. Like, yeah, you could. Brock Lesnar can just show up randomly one Raw. Maybe it's like a battle royal for the last spot in it. Brock Lesnar wins, dominates the tournament, stuff like that. And I really feel like they could get a good month's worth of programming with this concept of the King of the Ring. We haven't seen it since 2010, and I think Sheamus won that one. Before that, it was Regal in like 2008, and King Booker in 2006. Those were all the times when it returned. But I feel like this concept can really work pretty well. And yeah, that's really all I have about how I would book it. Again, it's a good month worth of programming. It's a lot better than what they usually do from September to fucking December. Usually from about April to June, July-ish, WWE is pretty good. They're pretty much from February to July, they're on top of their game, and then summer after SummerSlam hits, and then really just goes downhill and comes back up towards January, and the cycle keeps going. This a lot better than what they do. So yeah, you can have a star-studded tournament. I know a lot of people like the G1. This would be a little different. So they kind of do pool brackets and stuff, or pool play, and then they do no, they don't do bracket. They take the best ones and they go against each other, stuff like that. People really like that tournament, but I feel like this King of the Ring 16-person tournament can be good. And yeah, what are your thoughts? How would you book it? Would you want it to come back at some point? I really hope so. So yeah, if you want to comment, subscribe, like this video, that'd be great. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.